How's it going, everybody? Rybread here today, and we are back with the Miami Marlins. And if you remember in the last video, we made our final playoff push, although I made a couple trades that I thought would help us out here and make us a better team. It evidently didn't make us a better team and didn't help us much with the playoff push as we kind of collapsed down the stretch there at the end of the season. Maybe if it wasn't broke, I probably shouldn't have fixed it, but I wanted to acquire as much talent as possible, so we do have plenty of talent, and I think this season, if it's going well, I'm not going to change anything because I don't want to, like I said, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So we are here in the offseason. Maybe we can beef up our team just a little bit. If you guys remember, here's our lineup. We got D. Gordon and Xander Bogaerts, and then followed by Stanton and Sosa, who also evidently got hurt during that faltering stretch. Rendon, Nunez. I actually do want an upgrade for Rendon. I'd love to trade him away, but he's actually a pretty good player. He batted, what, 277 with 72 RBIs up there and 15 home runs, so very solid player for us, but you could always use an upgrade. I could always move him down to the DH, but his contract is, what is it? Yeah, it's about $10.2 million, so he wants to be a star too. What is he? He's naturally an 85. I don't know, because, yeah, that's just, it's... what are you going to do? I don't know how much I feel like having Rendon on the team, but we'll have to see who's still available in free agency. We have a pretty big budget, too, $3.21 million. And here we go. The biggest name we have to sign is D. Gordon. We can go by position. Mengden also has to be signed. We probably want to let Straley go, but we can keep a guy like Henry Owens, Urena, and Morejon here. Well, obviously we want to keep Morejon. But there's a lot of guys in here that, can go or can stay. Relief pitchers, nobody really big. Maybe Justin Grimm for one season. Obviously, we want Ozzie Jimenez back. We acquired him. I think he was one of the better trades last year. Corey Nebel seems to have dropped off just a little bit, but yeah. Oh, that's right. This guy, he sucked so bad last year, so he's gone. I don't even care. He went 4-14 for us as a reliever. Get him the hell out of my bullpen. And then our closing pitcher, Eduardo Almanzano, who we acquired in a trade as well, seems to be ripe and ready to go and have a real good breakout season for us. Austin Hedges, we traded for him. Andres Salazar. Hedges might actually become our full-time catcher because JT Realmuto seems to have dropped off just a little bit. Now JT could become the backup catcher with, as long as his contract isn't ridiculous, with Hedges as the number one. Then we have Dirk Dietrich, who I kind of want to bring back for just one more year because he's a pretty good utility player from what I've found. He came in and batted at 300 for us. Now, he doesn't usually do that, but he had a great season this year, so something was good with him, so I'm gonna try and keep him. D. Gordon, obviously, you want him back. I know he's 32, so maybe a year or two on his contract. Nothing too much more, though. He is still growing, but maybe 2 to 3 years on his contract because he's probably going to drop off sometime soon. I don't want to keep him for too long or pay him too much money. And then, yeah, so I'm just going through the positions to show you guys. Probably want Destin Hood back. He's a pretty good utility outfielder, still growing too. Probably going to cap off relatively soon, though. Nothing else major that we need to sign. These are the guys that we've signed, so these are probably just our rookies. So there we go, guys. I will go ahead and sign everybody to start off, and then once when I go to the Advance the Day stage, you guys can see who is signed, and then I'll check back in and show you guys who I've offered a contract to if they haven't immediately accepted it. All right, guys, we'll be right back. So here we are, guys. I just offered anyone who wants a minor league contract back. We don't really have a lot of players in the system. As you can see there, I mean, I know it says our AA is filled, but we've had some problems with the roster, and, I'm fine with how everyone else is in the roster. There's really nobody I'm worried about signing or anybody taking up a serious amount of cap, because look at that. I swear to God, I offered ridiculous amounts of contracts. Like, there's so many contracts here, and we're only offering out $2.6 million in total money over the contract. So it's a pretty good list of guys that we got. A lot of guys want minor league contracts. There's some older guys who are pretty bad in the mid to low 60s that I don't want back, that want real contracts. So there we go. I think Eric Bryant, I gave him a smaller contract. He wasn't too major. Stop accumulating. Yep. Barreto, perfect. Accepted. I'm not going to look at the names if you guys want to see the names. All right. Okay, so everybody accepted. They didn't really give us... yeah, there we go. So these are all the guys I signed. I know this 32-year-old D potential pitcher. I mean, he's not going to get out of the Double-A or maybe even Single-A. So there's really no reason that his .2 million is going to hold us up from signing guys like you know, here's the guys that we have to sign. Well, no, we don't have to sign guys like well, Sean Irvin. I probably want him back. Oh, he's on a minor league contract. I can't believe I missed him. Like here, like a 30-year-old 64. Probably don't want that back, but I want Salazar on a really cheap deal. I'm cool with that. I saved those guys because I didn't think they were gonna want a lot of money. This guy, yeah, he wants 1 year at 5.10. I can give him that. That's only $20,000 for a minor league relief pitcher. It's up and down. I'm not too sure about that, but you know, we can go ahead and go by position here. We got some guys, Vladimir Gutierrez here. I'm okay with giving him $610,000. I'll give him that because he's probably going to grow. He's 25. He could still grow into the low 80s, mid 80s. So fine with that. Is this guy? Oh, he wants a real decent contract. That's not what I want to offer out. There we go. So 3 years here. There we go. Adrian Morejon, excuse me. Jose Urena. He's been in the MLB. He's a depth player anyway. We can give him 3 years at 2.3 because that's what he wants. So I just want to show you guys the contracts I am offering out when I do give these players like legitimate contract. Henry Owens, God, I said Henry. Henry Owens here, another $2.3 million contract. You know, it's another $86,000 per week. That's not a lot for a starting pitcher. I'm going to let Dan Straley go just because Henry Owens is basically the same as him, and Henry Owens is much better than Straley. I know Straley had a legitimate, like a seriously good season until he collapsed there. But I don't think he's worth the kind of money he's going to ask for. Yeah, he's not worth 3.7 for not even for 1 year. So for Daniel Mengden here, we're going to try and give him 3 years at 3.5 because that's I'm really happy with that contract. $135,000 per week, I can do that. Yeah, for a really solid starting pitcher, I'm totally okay with that. And he's an 83. Yeah, he just doesn't have a contract, so he's not happy right now. Relief pitchers. Justin Grimm, we can bring him back for 1 year. I'm okay with 2.5 for 1 year. That's only $95,000 on the cash flow hit. Ozzie Jimenez here, he wants 2 years at $590,000. We can do that. That's $22,000 per week. Corey Nebel, I'm getting rid of him without a doubt. Kyle Lobstein, he wants a legitimate contract, so we'll go ahead. And then Eduardo Almanzana, okay, yeah, perfect. $820,000 for 2 years. I can do that. Austin Hedges here. Let's give him 2 years because that's a lot cheaper for us because we're trying to save money so we can sign some bigger players too, not just you know, re-sign everybody we had. We got to get some of those guys that'll help get us over the hump. And we'll give JT Realmuto 2.8 for 1 year. He'll be in the platoon maybe. I have to see Derek Dietrich 1 year at 2.5. I can do that. D. Gordon is the big one, so we'll see how much we have. Eduardo Nunez. Oh, he wants a lot more money than I thought he was going to want. Destin Hood here, $2 million for 2 years. I'm okay with that. Actually, $2 million for 3 years. I can do that easily. You know, there we go, $77,000 per week. Casey Soltis, he wants 3 years at $580. I can do that. I mean, that's a really good contract for a minor leaguer. $510,000. There, $510,000. There we go. Oh, Chris Cogwell. No, he's gone. And then there we go. There's all the offers we've given out. And let's go ahead and advance the day and see who resigns. Salazar resigned. Mengden resigned. Almanzana. Hood. Urena. Grimm. Gutierrez. Hedges. Kickham has accepted. All right, perfect. All right, we still have pending offers? Wait, Realmuto, Owens, and Dietrich have yet to... I thought it said JT Realmuto wanted to come back to Miami. All right, whatever. Corey Nebel, no, he's gone. I keep looking at his overall and everything. Henry Owens and JT Realmuto. D. Gordon, how much is he going to want for 5 years? I can give him 2 years at $12.5 per year. I'm okay with that. He wants to play close to home, and he is from Florida, so that's beautiful for us. Let's not give him a player option because I don't want him any longer than I have to have him, you know. If I want to get rid of him, I can get rid of him. But he's an 89 overall, and he's 32, so I think getting him until he's 34 is going to be good because even if he starts dropping, he'll still be at least above an 80 by the end of the season, and then we can trade him away next season if that is what needs to be done. But as far as everyone else here, like Lobstein wants too much for a minor leaguer at his level. Sean Irvin, I want to give him a contract, $80,000, because he's a good second baseman that can come up through the ranks for us. Let's go back to this. Real Muto has accepted the offer. Perfect. Dietrich has accepted the offer. Irvin has accepted. Beautiful. So offers is just Henry Owens and D. Gordon. I don't want to overpay for those guys, but I also don't want to lose them. Henry Owens has accepted, and D. Gordon has accepted. Beautiful. We still have $1.6 million per week as we head into free agency. So now I'll just have to go to the team here, manage the roster, sort by salary, sort again. And these guys, go ahead and release these players. Corey Nebel, goodbye. Dan Straley, you served us well, but it's time we move on. You're not quite ripe yet. You're past your prime for us, and we are about to enter our championship winning window here. And there we go. So that means, okay, so we have to call some players up from the AAA, I guess, when we have to do the 40-man and everything, because we only have 28 players on the 40-man. I can do that, though, guys. You guys don't need to see that happen. No, I'd not like to stop simulating. And let's get into free agency and see who's out there. Holy shit. Oh, my God. That would be amazing. If we could get somebody like Mike Trout, oh, my God, our outfield would be legendary. Wow. I mean, I would like a better third baseman. As far as third baseman, Todd Frazier's out there, but he's not very good. There's not a lot of third basemen, so we are stuck with what we got with Anthony Rendon, but he's not bad, not at all. Second baseman, we already have D. Gordon, and these guys are pretty old, getting up there. We can go ahead and sign him to a $100,000 deal. I'm cool with that, just as potential second baseman. Eric Hosmer in his prime. As far as first baseman, though, we have Adrian Sosa, so that's kind of sucks that we couldn't sign. We're not going to be able to sign him, but you know, I'm not going to sign those B players. Let's get this Alex Tillman guy. Here we go. Catchers. We always do need catchers in the system, but a lot of these guys are pretty old and not quite good enough for us. Here we go. Tommy Choi. I'm okay with that. $60,000. I don't want to give him any more. And then some closing pitchers. We still have AJ Ramos, who's an 83 overall. Relief pitchers. Okay, these guys are quite old though. Robbie Ross is probably the only guy I'd actually want to go ahead and target. But you know what? I mean, starting pitchers out there is Kershaw, Archer, Tanaka, Cueto, Kluber, Taijuan Walker, Patrick Corbin, Marcus Stroman, Hyun-Jin Ryu, Shelby Miller. Oh my God, Tyler Skaggs is another good pitcher. I mean, he's dropping off though, and I kind of like our pitching rotation as is with Walker, Real, Mengden, Garrett, and then we can put Owens, Urena, or Morejon there. I mean, I guess we could, and then yeah, because we have Owens, Urena, and Morejon all battling for that fifth spot in the rotation in the two long reliever spots. As far as what we have as relief pitching, we've got Grim, Baraclo, Jimenez, John Cameron maybe could come up, and then don't forget we have our closing pitcher, AJ Ramos as well. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 3 middles and 2 setup. Yeah, and then a closer. Yeah, it looks like we got the right setup. I mean, I could go ahead and sign somebody like Mike Minor. I know he usually simulates quite well. He didn't pitch a lot last year, so those stats are a little bit screwy. This pitcher wasn't too bad. Luis Avalon. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm trying to think of who we might want. Joe Kelly here. Was not bad. He played for Boston last year. Boston was a good team, but they usually are anyway. But what would it take for us to get a guy like Mike Trout? How much per year would he want? I can give him 7 years at oh my God, I can give him more. He's looking for $30 million per year. We can give him $31 million per year. Yeah, Jesus freaking A, that'd be a shit ton, but it's Mike Trout, guys. I mean, you put him and Stanton in the outfield, and then we still have what's his face out in left field. And we don't really have a center fielder. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna offer him that contract. Why not? And then I guess we can sign a lower level. Maybe none of these closers would really be worth it. I mean, he's probably gonna want a lot of money for a closer, $7.4 million per year, which is $281,000 per week. Not quite what I'm looking for there. A guy like Joe Kelly, I guess, would be decent if he wants not a lot of money. He wants 3.7 per year. I don't know if I can do that. We might just have to stick with what we got. Because it doesn't seem like there's anybody out here who would be very good for us right now. But if we go by free agents and then scroll down, find some prospects maybe. I saw the A potential, but that's Justin Turner. He's pretty old. Same thing with Dustin Pedroia there. These guys are gonna like just take a just dive bomb. Oh, Wilmer Flores is usually a good shortstop. Jesus, he's a good utility player too. I know we have Xander Bogaerts, so we don't really have a backup. How much is he going to cost? $5.8 million? No, I'm not going to. What does he want to be, though? He wants to be an everyday player? No, he wouldn't be an everyday player on this team. I'm not going to piss him off. Kike Hernandez here. I think he's actually a former Marlin. Let's see here. Oh, no. He's got a picture of in the Marlins uniform. Maybe he played way back in 2014, but we're a few years away from that here in this universe. 19-year-old Sean Prado. Definitely somebody I want to go ahead and target there. Zach Cozart, yeah, I think we had him at one point, and then I might have traded him away, but that was a good time to trade him. Oh, yeah, Edgar Manuel. Who did I just offer that contract to? Sean Prado. He can also play first base, but then we got this guy right here. We'll give him $100,000. He can play second and third, so he's a good guy that can come off the bench. What does he want? He doesn't want anything, so perfect. He's got no desires, which is, I like to see that. Here's a 21-year-old shortstop, but we offered it to a 20-year-old shortstop, so that's fine. As far as young players, 18C second baseman from Germany. That's interesting. Good contact hitter. Let's go ahead and give him some money there. Not a ton, though, because I don't want to give up all of our money. But I don't see any decent B potential prospects. Actually, here's a left fielder that we can go ahead and try and sign. I don't know if we're going to get him or not, but this is about where you find your decent players. I can withdraw my offer from Tommy Choi. Yeah, let's withdraw that offer there. I don't want to pay him, even though it's not going to be a lot. As far as catchers, I mean, there's nobody really here that seems like an ideal candidate. This guy, oh no, he wants a legit contract. I want something. Yeah, Tommy Choi seems like the only guy that's not gonna. You know what? Screw that. I'm gonna offer him a contract again. And let's see. Marlins can no longer offer the contract to Mike Trout. This offer has been withdrawn. Yes. Solari has accepted. Choi has accepted. Tillman has accepted. Bernardo, yep, has accepted. Milwaukee claimed Eduardo Nunez. And Kershaw went to the Blue Jays. Interesting. Closing pitcher Ken Giles went to the Detroit Tigers. We only have $200,000 out in offers. Oh, shit. The Angels are offering him a lot. We have $1.64 million, so I don't know why we can't offer him anything. Maybe I should just go and oh, Jacques Peterson. Oh, it's a really good name to go ahead and get. Yeah, he's relatively young. He can still grow. From California, he's a really good hitter against righties, and he's got some power against lefties. Good discipline. Good top of the order guy there. Yeah, that'd be. That's a really good signing and much cheaper than Trout. I can sign him for 7 years till he's 35. Give him a player option 2, just so he will come to our team. I think that, yeah, hold on. Wait. Let me, 7 years here, $75 million. Yeah, we can definitely offer this contract. Let's actually give him $76 million, and we'd still have plenty of cash flow space. Jeez. Yeah, a guy like Jacques Peterson is a great player to go ahead and get. I'm glad I scrolled down a little bit and saw him there, because I completely overlooked him, and that would have been a big one to miss. And then we have a left fielder here, Chris Davis. Very, very powerful. I don't like his batting average, though, 224 and 248, 223 just a year before. Tyler Skaggs here, we can give 5 years to at, oh. You know what, I'll have to wait on him. Anybody else here that's a must-sign besides Jacques Peterson? Because the Angels are probably going to re-sign Mike Trout anyway. I mean, look at that contract they're offering him. $279 million over 9 years. So 279 divided by 9 equals $31 million per year. I think we were offering something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were offering something like that. But I'll go with Jacques Peterson. He's the cheaper option. Gives us a little bit more flexibility in future years to come, too. And hopefully he'll sign with us. Sean Prado has accepted the Marlins offer. And then Chris Archer goes to the Boston Red Sox. They just, over in Boston, they spend money like crazy, and they are good when it comes to spending money like that too. No doubt about it. They know how to open the books, and every time we get into free agency, I feel like Boston signs somebody like a huge name, and Tyler Skaggs still doesn't have an offer out for him, so he's still an option. I'd just like to see how much we have after they actually re-signed. Wade Davis went to the Tigers, and still no, let's see, where offers. There we go. Peterson, we're still the #1 offer on Peterson and Edgar Manuel. All free agents. Let's go to starting pitchers. Tyler Skaggs. Oh, did Tyler Skaggs sign? Oh, he might have already. Oh, nope, there he is. Never mind. I'm an idiot. There he is. You know what? Let's go ahead and just offer him, 4 years at $26 million a year. I'm okay with that. That's only $247,000 per week. Tyler Skaggs is a pretty good pitcher too. His ERA was up there, and his WHIP was up there too. But he played for the Angels. Yeah, he's dropping off a little bit, but maybe we can. Hopefully, he'll come into our team and actually be something worthwhile. Let's see here. Yep, we're still the #1 offer on those guys. Yeah, the Angels are still the #1 offer on Trout. There's no way we would be able to get up there and match it. Hosmer, geez, is probably going to Tampa Bay. Oh, I see. The Angels have a backup plan if they don't get Mike Trout back. Tanaka going probably to the Houston Astros. And then Corey Kluber back to the Cleveland Indians. Taijuan Walker goes to the Orioles probably. I'm just guessing here. We can keep simulating. Oh, wait. Do we have any coaches we need to sign? We need a third base coach. That's what we need. A third base coach. I'd like somebody with an A as low as I can get it. Oh, there was an A right up here. -2 speed. I don't like. Oh, -2 arm accuracy. -3 durability. No thanks. -1 durability. Oh, there was another A. -3 stealing. Jesus. -2 fielding. That might be all the A's. Oh, there's another A down here. Where is he? -3 speed. Let's go up here and see if we can get a decent A coach. I haven't actually had to deal with coaches, really. Oh, here we go. This guy seems perfect. Let's give him $3 million. That's only $38,000 per week. I can make that offer. And let's go ahead and advance the day and see what happens. Jock Peterson has come to the Miami Marlins. Hell yeah. And then Edgar Manuel. The Giants are offering us a trade. D. Gordon for J.D. Martinez. Ooh, geez. He's 33, but he's 87. And then second baseman Joe Panik. Yeah, it would be a downgrade at the second base position, but we could have another outfielder, because if you look at our outfielders, I mean, we have Marcell Ozuna, Jock Peterson, and Giancarlo Stanton. Never mind, we have a filthy outfield. Holy shit. Yeah, that's a great outfield, guys. And they're all about in their prime. As far as starting pitching, now I'd like to go ahead and sign Tyler Skaggs, if that's an option. Let's see. Oh, we might need a relief pitcher, too. Well, we have Ramos, Grimm, Baraclough, Jimenez. That's 4, and then Almanzana can be the closer. I'm fine with that. Then we have Hedges at catcher. I mean, Pedro Molina might even want to be in the majors. No, if he doesn't want to be in the majors, I'm not going to put him in the majors. I don't want to ruin him or anything, but he looks to be very, very good. We drafted him, I'm pretty sure, just a couple years ago. He's 22, so he's ready to go. Adrian Sosa, our stud first baseman, is in the final year of his contract. D. Gordon would be at second base. Anthony Rendon at third. I mean, if instead of D. Gordon, oh shoot, what do they have a third baseman? I'd like to swap third baseman if that's an option. Giovanni Urshela here seems to be growing, playing pretty well. Versus Rendon, who's they're about the same. So I don't know. Rendon, how does he hit? 277. This guy hits 277. So I'm going to decline the trade from the Giants and go ahead and check the contracts out again. Offers, we are still the #1 offer on Tyler Skaggs. We are probably going to have to give up some picks, though, because we are signing some bigger names, but it definitely makes our team a lot better there. So let's go ahead and simulate a day. Oh, still nothing. I like to be careful when I go through the signing, because a lot of times I'll just mash the triangle button, and you know, I'll miss out on somebody because I didn't realize that we were no longer the #1 offer. Actually, let's go ahead and get ourselves a relief pitcher. Even this guy, I mean, he's not bad. He's 31. He could do some all-rightness for us. I mean, he's not going to blow anyone away by any stretch. So, you know, let's give him 1 year for 2.7. That's $102,000 per week. I'm sorry, but I'm not willing to spend that on somebody that I don't really want. All right, let's keep it going here. Let's simulate. Marcus Stroman goes to the Milwaukee Brewers. And still, Tyler Skaggs is holding out. 40-man roster must be set by tomorrow. Yes, I'd like to stop simulating. Taijuan Walker goes to our division, the Washington Nationals, which sucks. Oh, right. Oh, shit, I just realized the LA Dodgers dynasty is definitely dead now. They lost Kershaw and they lost Jock Peterson. No way in hell are they going to be able to keep it going. Wait, what did I say I was going to do? Oh, 40-man roster. Right. I get sidetracked here. Let's see. We have 30 or 29. I can do math. 29 players on the 40-man roster. It stops down at Eric Bryant. So even a guy like Morejon, oh, he's already on there. Oh, yeah, definitely keep putting him on there. Vladimir Gutierrez is already on there. Cole Ragans, put him on there. Why not? Because we're going to need him. Anybody up here, like John Cameron, add to 40-man because he's probably going to come up anyway. These guys have been to the majors. I remember calling some of these guys up. All right. Anybody down here? Salazar, add to the 40-man. That's 33. Eric Bryant. Okay, let's find Sean Irvin, add to 40-man. I'm just protecting basically all of our young potential players. John Solari. Yep, there we go. Keep that going. What is that? 36 AA now. Sean Prado. We'll add you to the 40-man because you're only 19 and 74. Let's see. Anybody else with some potential? Bernardo Gomes. I'll keep him. These guys, I don't know if I want to use a 40-man roster spot on those guys. And then we got nobody in Class A. So, oh wow, Sean Prado should definitely be in AAA. If not, Edgar Manuel should as well. We'll put him on the 40-man. Why not? He's pretty decent. Move to AAA, and then we'll go to the AAA roster and put. Oh yeah, move him. Oh wait, what? We always have catcher issues, and it pisses me off. We can use put Choi down to AA. Salazar is on there. Yep. Looking good so far. Oh, the offseason is a tough one. And then this guy can go down to AA. Why not? And I think that's all I'm going to want. And then we got 5 players on the AA that don't need to be on the AA. So move them to Class A. Move to Class A. Move to Class A. Move to Class A. I'll actually move Elijah Madden to Class A. And there we go. We should be all set. Our roster is pretty full. Mike Trout goes to the San Francisco Giants. Ooh, baby. The Los Angeles Angels, I think, have lost out on both Hosmer and Trout. Very, very interesting. And oh, man, I missed his contract. I didn't get to see his contract. Corey Kluber goes to the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, so let's see. Let's check our contracts out real quick. Skaggs is now the #1 offer from San Francisco. Ooh, I don't know how much I want to bump up our offer. Because then everyone else is going to drop. So how much are they offering him? 26 for 4 years. They matched it? Oh, it's because, where is he from? He's from Cali. They got that close to home factor. Shit. Oh, my God. Shoot, and there's not a lot of good pitchers out there. There's really no, oh, my God, these guys are 32? That is the lowest in the game. That has to be the lowest player in the game. I don't think anybody is lower than that. Colin McHugh. Good Lord, I just butchered his name. 5.4 for 1 year. I can do that. Unless I give Skaggs what? What is that? I can give him $7 million a year for 5 years. We're still not the #1 offer. That's okay. We'll go with McHugh then. He's better, but he's probably going to be dropping off. Whereas Skaggs is probably going to be just hitting his prime. We'll give him 1 year, 5.4 in the rotation. That should be fine. We're going to have plenty of cash flow, too. Oh, something happened with Jackie Bradley Jr., but I don't really care. Tori Lovulu. Oh, yep. We got the third base coach, and nope, we're not going to do. Patrick Corbin goes to the Angels. Okay, so the Angels are now spending the money that they would have used on Trout on other players to go ahead and beef up their roster. Offers. Yeah, there we go. Colin McHugh, we're still #1 offer. I don't know why they're taking so long to accept. Tyler Skaggs. Nope, I don't care. There's no law. Yes, I'd like to stop off simulating because now we are not going to get either pitcher. What is Skaggs is still there, and then oh my God, McHugh. Jesus, they just come in and scoop up pitchers. I mean, Johnny Cueto is 35 in an A. Yeah, that's a lot of money for you, Johnny, to drop off and then retire at the end of the season. So you know what? What do we have as far as starting pitchers? I guess we can use Henry Owens or probably Morejon. As our 5th starter in the rotation. Oh, he's down in the minors, isn't he? Let's go check him out here, guys. You guys let me know if you think Morejon is serviceable. Does he want to be? Yeah, he wants to be a depth pitcher, and he'll be really, really happy pitching in the majors with that beat potential. 23 years of age, too. So this would be our starting rotation. And then Owens and Urena would probably both be long relievers, and I'm okay with that. I'm quite okay with that. Yeah, I don't see anybody else here that we would go ahead and be able to offer a contract to that would be somewhat decent. Because, I mean, look, he's already dropping off. He had a great season last year, but he's 34. I mean, I guess we could... He wants 3.7 for per year. I can do 3.7 for a pitcher that we can maybe trade away at the deadline, too. All right, I'm gonna offer him that contract. Hopefully he signs with us. Has accepted. There we go. Yes, so we'd like to stop simulating. So now we have Skaggs has been scooped up by the Giants. Colin McHugh went to the Tigers. The Nationals have gotten Chris Carter, who is a slugger. Remember, we traded him away when we were the Yankees. And then the Diamondbacks have acquired Matt Schumacher. All right. So our starting rotation now looks pretty decent, I would say. Mengden, what are you naturally? An 83 and you're only 28? Yeah, I'll put you there. And Villarreal, yeah, we want to definitely keep him as high as we can in the rotation without making him the pure ace. Because that's reserved for Michael Wacha here. But yeah, pretty good. I'm thinking, oh, no, that's not what I want to do. There we go, AJ Ramos. And then I think I'd have to call up one more relief pitcher up here to the MLB. Yep, a guy like Cameron here would probably get time in the majors. Probably we don't want to give him a lot of innings, though. So, it looks like we need a closing pitcher, a relief pitcher, and a catcher to sign. I just want to give somebody like a really cheap contract. I can do that some other time. Let's go ahead and simulate through this with this important day. No, I'd not like to stop simulating. Tyler Glasnow goes to the New York Yankees. So, they traded for him. They traded Severino, who's only got up to an 80 with that A potential. And then Rodney Lieber, a really, really studly first baseman, who I don't even know if we drafted him or not, but we probably set up that team beautifully. Johnny Cueto goes to the Detroit Tigers for a ridiculous amount of money for 1 year. And then we go to the draft. And do we not get a pick? I don't believe we get a pick. We might have lost it. Hopefully nobody from our team gets taken. I don't know if it tells you if somebody from your team got taken or not, but I don't think there should be anybody taken from our team. Let's go ahead and check this out here. Completed. Cueto, yep, Alcides Escobar, and Kike Hernandez. Yankees, Rockies, Athletics. Who'd the Yankees lose? Yankees lost relief pitcher Dylan Tate. Yeah, and nobody really took anybody whatsoever in there. So let's go ahead and get up through December here. Travis d'Arnaud signs with the Cleveland Indians. Oh, traded for him. Marcell Ozuna for Adam Eaton and Zach Collins. All right, so Zach Collins is actually not bad catcher. And then Adam Eaton is a center fielder. Marcell Ozuna, he's older and not quite as good. He is cheaper. Oh, man, Marcell Ozuna is signed for 3 more years. No, I'm going to decline this trade. That's fine. No, it was a nice trade. I do appreciate them actually offering us some decent players. Let's go ahead and simulate right up here to spring training, and that's where this video should end. Perfect. There we go. We are up at spring training as far as acquisitions, transactions completed. Todd Frazier got scooped up by the Padres is the last thing to talk about. I can't check out awards. Did I not check out awards from last season? I might not have, so we can check that out in next video. But as far as what we're looking at, we'll put, actually, you know what? Let's put, oh wow, Mengden is now an 85. I think he's happy now because he's in the rotation. Yeah, he's ecstatic to be in the rotation, actually. And I gave him a good contract, so, yeah, we acquired him on a little bit of a down spell, but now he's happy. Urane is up to a 78. Awesome to see that. Braxton Garrett, I'd like you to grow, bud, but out of Eddie Villarreal is growing nicely for us. Henry Owens is doing the same. Adrian Morejon. There we go. We could actually make Morejon maybe a middle reliever, or maybe Urena. Urena actually has got the stamina of a middle reliever, so we can actually leave him there. I'm okay with that. And then we have Baraclo Jimenez, who's now up to a 77 at the age of 24. AJ Ramos, Grimm, and Almanzana. Are you not? Yeah, he's ecstatic that he's the closer now, and he wants to be depth. Who's Eric? Oh yeah, I remember Eric Bryan. His name sounded familiar. John Cameron as well. There's a nice relief pitcher. prospect for us. And then as far as lineups are concerned, you know what, I'm not going to do it here because that way I have to set everything up. Let's just go by position. Catchers, we have Austin Hedges and JT Realmuto. We'll probably bat Realmuto against righties and Hedges against lefties. I know there's that Realmuto's the better hitter, but Hedges is the better just catcher in general. He's on the bench. He wants to be an everyday player. I mean, I'll probably make him an everyday player, actually, now that I look at it. Pedro Molina. Oh, he doesn't want to be anything, but he wants a much bigger contract. Once we send him down, he won't be upset, though, because this is spring training. Adrian Sosa has now gotten up to an 89 at 21 years of age. Good Lord. This guy is going to be fantastic, but want a lot of money in the offseason. D. Gordon's up to a 92, so holding on to him seems like it was a good idea. We got lots of second basemen in the system. Third baseman Anthony Rendon has gone up to an 85, so holding on to him also seems like a decent idea. Xander Bogaerts up to a 93. He'll be short, so as far as who's playing what, Hedges is catcher, Sosa at first, D. Gordon at second, Rendon at third, excuse me, Bogaerts at shortstop, Ozuna at left, with Hood as our utility outfielder. Jock Peterson, who's now down to an 80. Oh, wait, never mind. He's an 85, but he wants to be a star, and he's on the bench. What's his discipline is up there. So, you know what? I might want to bat him leadoff or second or something like that. And then we got, obviously, Giancarlo Stanton, the ace of this team, the #1 guy, the face of the franchise, who batted .315 last year. Giancarlo Stanton, he's not happy with his contract, and he wants to be close to home. Everybody's from California. If you do a GM mode or a franchise mode or whatever this is called, highly recommend you do a Californian team because everybody is from California. So that's what our fielders are looking like, and you guys know how the pitching rotation looks like because I just showed you that. So that ends it for this video. We still have $1.1 million in budget, so if there's anything you guys want me to do, I can still do it. I think we had a really good offseason, and our players grew, and we signed a lot of really, really good players. Let's go ahead. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and check the league. What are we listed as? The Marlins. Where are we? And there we are. We are the #8 team in the league. 2nd in contact, 6th in speed, 6th in defense, 14th in pitching, 12th in power. Somebody else here, I thought it was like #1. Oh, 4th for the Red Sox. Yeah, that makes sense. 3rd for the Nationals in our division, of course. So let's check out our division. Nationals are 3rd, of course. Mets here are 6th, still kicking the way they always do. The Phillies are 22nd, and then the Marlins, are at 8th, and then where are the Braves? Are the Braves not? Oh, there they are. 17th. So, looks like it's a 3-horse race again between the Marlins, Mets, and Nationals. Well, that does it for this video, guys. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more of my content. I'm up over 270, I want to say, so thank you guys for the support, and I really, really appreciate it. We're growing. We're getting there, guys, and I love having you guys on the channel, so thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.